Hey guys, so today I'm going to do my August wrap-up and September TBR, and although it is August 31st, so it makes sense to be doing my wrap-up today, I am driving for quite a bit today, so I'm expecting to finish a book between when I'm filming this and the actual end of the day today. So I'm going to include anticipated finishes in my wrap-up, and then if I do succeed, I will update you guys later, insert a clip explaining my rating and kind of just a brief, like, what I thought about them. Okay, so the first book I read in August was actually a play, Top Girls by Carol Churchill. I am thinking about auditioning for this play in mid-September, so I wanted to give it a read and see what I thought, and I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So that's actually the only one that I finished this month. This month has been insane for a lot of different reasons, but one of the ones I'm anticipating finishing today is The Andromeda Strain by Michael Crichton. I started this last night as an audiobook, and I'm like halfway through it already, and I have like a 2.5 hour drive today, so I'm fairly certain that I'll be able to finish this tonight. It's really good. I feel like it has so much like scientific terminology in it that I think it's almost better as an audiobook, because I can get very bored if it's really dense in like words I don't understand. So I'd rather have somebody read it, and the guy who reads the audiobook does like incredible voices for all of the different characters, so it's been really fun to listen to. So I have no reason not to finish this today, so like I said, I will insert a clip later of me telling you my thoughts about it. So the other book I'm going to try and finish tonight is Murder on the Orient Express. I have talked about this in at least one video already. I am on page 194 of 314 pages, and these pages are very like easy, they're quick reads, so I anticipate in about an hour I could finish this, and it's really good. I haven't had time to read, so I'm gonna try and finish this tonight as well. Alright, moving on to my September TBR. Because I started making these videos this month, I kind of have a new motivation for reading, if that makes sense. Like, I'm excited to talk about books, so it makes me excited to read books, and I'm thinking September, it might be one of my best reading months this year, because I have not read a lot. I think part of my problem is that I just haven't found books that I really, really love, and then I get kind of into a reading slump if I am reading a book and I'm like, meh, and I set it down for a while, and then I find a new one and it's also meh. So I think I've just had bad luck in general this year so far, but I'm dedicating September is going to be my finish these goddamn books that you started months ago month. So I'm hoping to clear off my like currently reading shelf, both in real life and virtually on Goodreads. So these are the books that I am going to goddamn finish. Okay, so in no particular order. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I started this over the summer, I want to say June, and I haven't finished it yet. It's not that I don't enjoy it, it's just not as gripping as I thought. I think I thought I would like it more than I do, but I also don't dislike it. So, and it's so iconic that I want to finish it and I want to know what happens. So I need to just kind of sit down and force myself to read it. I'm on page 123 out of 293. So I'm almost already halfway done, so I can definitely finish this. The next one I need to finish is The Martian by Andy Weir. And I started this at the old apartment So maybe March, April, which is way too long. And this kind of has, like what I was saying with Andromeda Strain, where there's a lot of like scientific terminology and it's very dense, and they have you like read a lab report that isn't actually interesting to me. I think I would have enjoyed an audiobook of this more, but I already have the physical book. I am on page 146, so I'm almost halfway done with this one as well. This one, I saw the movie first. I loved the movie, and so I wanted to read it, and it is good. It's just the chapters that really don't have the main guy in it can be very slow, because it's back, you know, at like Mission Control and NASA and all that, like talking about how they're gonna rescue him and everything. And it's like, I want his like survival stuff about like growing potatoes and trying to take, you know, a drive out to a specific part of Mars and everything. But I'm gonna finish this because it is good enough that I want to keep reading. The next one I need to finish, I've already complained about on here, frickin' Cress by Marissa Meyer. I'm not going to talk about what this one's about, obviously, because it's the third book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I was looking through it last night, and I think, because my freaking bookmark fell out, which that never helps. I think I'm on page 246. So I'm almost halfway done with this too. And I think I remember enough of it that I'm good to go. I was editing my Goodreads like account yesterday, and I realized that I started this in the spring of 2016. So that was a long time ago, almost 2.5 years, and I'm a disgrace to myself. Okay, and the next one I want to finish is A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir. This is the second book in the Ember in the Ashes series trilogy. And I haven't like stopped reading this for any particular reason. It's actually one of the more, of these ones I'm trying to finish up, it's actually one of the more recent ones that I started. I probably started it 2 or 3 months ago. I just got really busy and I started reading Murder on the Orient Express because it's so small that I can take it with me easily. And this one's kind of big, like lengthwise. But I'm on page 85 of this, so I'm already a decent chunk in, and I really, really like it. So I'm very motivated to finish this because I absolutely loved An Ember in the Ashes. And I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, if that wasn't enough books I need to finish, I'm like looking at my pile over here and I'm like, can I do this based off of how small my August pile of books I actually read was? But most of these books that I just mentioned, I'm already halfway done. So really my TBR for September is cut in half if I like put all the halves of the books together. So my one read that's not something that I'm continuing, that I would be starting fresh, is Killing Kate by Alex Lake, and I talked about this in my summer book haul. I'm assuming this is just like a cute, you know, spooky mystery novel, and I had originally wanted to start reading some more spooky-ish things in September for the Halloween season, obviously, but I'm so motivated to just tie up all these loose ends with these books that I've started and haven't finished that I think October is just going to be, I'm hoping to just read a couple Stephen Kings, the ones that I own that I haven't read, maybe just one Stephen King, because a couple of the ones I have are like 800 pages. So this, if I can fit this in September, that'd be great, because it'd be a nice little like start to my spooky October TBR. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to give me some motivation in the comments below to finish the books in September that I started forever ago, specifically Cress. Aside from Cress, let me know if any of the ones I'm about to read you've read and you've liked, because maybe I'll prioritize them a little bit, because I really don't want to hit another reading slump. I hope you guys had a great August and have an even better September. I personally am very excited for fall weather and for fall candles and fall drinks and fall everything. So I'm very, very ready for summer to be done. That's it. I will talk to you later. Bye.